It is finally hunting season again, and we are on the way to public land to hunt South Dakota's 2025 opener for antelope. I got about half an hour till I get to the pull-in, so hopefully when we get there I can get some eyes on, put a stalk right away. It's the afternoon, I had stuff to do this morning, unfortunately, but we're off now, off and running. I got eyes on what I believe to be 2 antelope buck. They're quite a ways away, and I think I'm going to spin back around and go back down the road, but I'm going to glass them for a little bit longer and see if I can tell if one's a buck. This is like the ideal opportunity right here. They both just bedded down, and I think they're both bucks. Either way, I'll probably shoot one of them, and I'm like 95% sure that they're antelope. Because I've never really seen muleys over here in this part, just antelope. This butte's on public land. I think I'm gonna go up to the top of it. Because I do think that these antelope are just in on this freaking private chunk that's in the middle of public land. So I'm gonna go up on top of here and see if I can't spot them. This is steep. Too fat for this. But I was creeping along the top of this butte, looking over to see if I could see those 2. And I looked out to my left, and pretty much where I just came from, the whole herd just bolted across. Now there's 2 nice bucks still all the way across. And those guys are still like searching around. Where's my truck? So those guys must have just blown them out, is what I'm guessing happened. Yeah, 100%, they just blew them out from wherever they were. So that buck has kind of turned and started angling his way towards me. So I'm going to drop down to this watering hole down here and see if I can't get into a good spot where I can watch him from close. That way I can make a little bit better reaction there. Because once I get down to that pond and get on that side hill, there's not a whole lot of offense that I can do. I'm just working this along the watering hole. A ton of ducks out there. But maybe they'll come across, and then I can set up on. I'm gonna set up right there. They'll come down towards the water hole. Come on this side of the water hole, and I can smoke them. I need the buck to go first, though. I see one. It's the buck. He's pretty big. He's bedded on top of that hill. Oh. There's 2 guys walking right up towards him. Well, I guess we're gonna have to see how this goes for them. There's the dudes. I'm going to get in the truck. They're over there in the roadside place. I'm going to get my truck. I'm going to get the sun at my back and the wind in my face. And then I might put another stalk on them, depending on where they are. Alright. Finally back in the truck. My breath, sweaty. Well, we're gonna make a drive around and see if we can't get eyes on them again. I'm gonna enjoy the AC while I do it. I'm watching a completely random guy put a stalk on this buck. Those two guys that jumped the whole herd up earlier jumped them up again. And that buck came down through a piece of private and went back onto a piece of public that there's a dude on. I'm hoping he doesn't spook him. I'm hoping he gets a shot at him. That'll do it for opening day. Hopefully we have a little better luck on the next day, because we were relatively close, about 300-400 yards from that buck before those guys jumped him. It is what it is. That's what it is, hunting public land. I'm sure a lot of you know. We are back out again after Antelope, but I'm almost to the pull-in. We got a few hours to hunt this morning. Plan's the same: shoot a nice buck and make one heck of a dinner out of him. I already spotted 4 antelope and one's a buck. And they're actually not in too bad of a spot for me to try to get to. So that's what we're gonna do. Any easy spots for me to get through this fence right here? It looks a little loose. Maybe not loose at all. Alright, well, I don't have time to waste. I'm gonna go down here to the spot that looks a little lower. Oh, this might be loose. Big cactus. Loose enough, I suppose. They're kind of feeding this way. The does have come more towards me. I don't know where the buck went. But I'm probably gonna crawl up to the bend of this hill so I can just sit down and watch them from through the grass. So they all bedded down to about 175 yards from me. So I think I'm just going to kick back and relax. I'll pop up periodically and see what they're doing, if they're still bedded and whatnot. I can't put a move on them. They're right in the middle of 2 high spots. And there's no way for me to get close. There's a lot of eyeballs down. So we're going to try to be patient and wait it out. It's been about half an hour and they've rotated a little bit. They came right where I wanted them to. And I sat up and they were at 60 yards. Maybe even closer, honestly. Well, that was my fault for not being ready. Oh, well, I feel dumb now. But you live and you learn. Maybe I should pay a little bit more attention. It kind of snuck up on me that it had been over an hour since they bedded down. So, it is what it is. On to the next. Well, that'll be it for me today. I have run out of time. Gotta go finish moving stuff into the apartment. But definitely a interesting day. Should have been done, tagged out 9 o'clock this morning, but it is what it is. Should get at least one more day of antelope hunting this season, and then deer starts September 1. And I got a good buck in the hills that I'm gonna be chasing. So hopefully we can start off deer season on the right foot.